Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 9 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We have the daily weather report here for you guys before we get started with today's show. It's Thursday. It's very nice outside. Once again, the weather comes from the National Weather Service of Chicago, delivered to you here locally on Good Morning, Aurora. So let's start off with today and what we can expect. Remember, we have an ice cream social taking place at Black Hawk Park today on the city's west side from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Myself, I will be scooping out the great ice cream with Jose Pineda and also Aaron Rodriguez of Century 21 Circle. So come on out, 6 p.m. Today, daytime high of 80 degrees with a daytime low of 75 degrees. Getting into this evening, 58 degrees for the nighttime high and 51 degrees for the nighttime low. Now, a little bit of cloud cover can be expected tonight. That little bit of cloud cover will transition with us tomorrow into a little bit more cloud cover. 83 degrees for the daytime high tomorrow, 79 degrees for the daytime low. Those temperatures will take us into tomorrow evening with a little bit of a higher temperature, 66 degrees for the nighttime high, 63 degrees for the nighttime low. There is also an extra notification that the upper 60s of temperatures will be expected in downtown Chicago. Saturday, moving ahead, 87 degrees for the daytime high, 82 degrees for the daytime low. Warmer and more humid temperatures on Saturday. Indeed, clouds with us as well as temperatures in the 80-degree range. 72 degrees for the nighttime high Saturday night, 67 degrees for the nighttime low. Now, there's a 30 to 40% chance of thunderstorms as well Saturday night, so please take heed of that. Now, getting into Sunday and Monday, look at the red. You know it's going to be hot. Sunday, daytime high of 90 degrees, daytime low of 86 degrees. Peak heat index is up to 95 degrees. Going to be very humid on Sunday, so please be aware of that. 74 degrees for the nighttime high on Sunday, 69 degrees for the nighttime low. You can check that out right there, you know. So it's getting a little bit hotter at night, but that's cool. We're not worried about that. Now, as we get into Monday of next week here, check it out. 95 degrees for the daytime high on Monday, 89 degrees for the daytime low. Peak heat index of 100 to 105 degrees. It's going to be mad hot on Monday. Please hydrate. Please stay safe. Please be in a cool place for all of our beloved seniors. Now, Monday evening, getting into that, 73 degrees for the nighttime high, 67 degrees for the nighttime low Monday night. Let's recap. Today, once again, Ice Cream Social, Black Hawk Park, 6 p.m. on Aurora's west side, 80 degrees for the daytime high, 75 degrees for the daytime low. Friday, tomorrow, 83 degrees for the daytime high, 79 degrees for the daytime low. Get ready for that. Sunday, moving ahead, 87 for the daytime high, 82 degrees for the daytime low. And as we go into Sunday, that was Saturday, excuse me. 90 degrees for the daytime high, 86 degrees for the daytime low, and moving ahead to Monday of next week, 95 degrees for the high, 89 degrees for the low on Monday. So please be aware that it's going to get very hot over the next few days. That is your weather report here on Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We have a packed show for you guys. We're going to teach you guys about reentry and also show you some great stuff from some local Aurora DJs. Let's begin. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 9:06 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. It is Thursday. We are moving right along. The end of the month is fast approaching, but I hope that you are all doing well this morning. Daniel Calderon, good to see you, dear brother. Corey Ingram, Becky Hoff, all of you great people here this morning. I hope that you guys are doing good, feeling good, looking good, all that good stuff, man. It's a heck of a day. It's been a heck of a week. Good morning, Aurora, and Buenos Dias, Aurora. Have been doing some amazing things. We didn't have a lot of live shows this week, but we definitely went out in the world and saw a lot of amazing things. Tomorrow we'll be in Chicago, taking a tour of UIC and meeting with members of the Illinois Legislative Latino Caucus Foundation. Yes, that is right. You guys have seen us work with them in the past, but you guys can expect to see more cooperation between Good Morning Aurora, Buenos Dias Aurora, and the ILLCF. So I'm happy to announce that we will be taking that tour of UIC tomorrow, meeting with members of the Caucus Foundation, and letting you guys know about all the great things that they have and how you can get involved as well. 9:07 is the time. So we got a lot of things to talk about today. I'm going to show you guys two great pieces of footage today, but we got some important things to talk about, including ice cream. So we'll get started with the news today. Let you guys know what's happening. Charlene Weeks, good morning to you, dear friend. Good to see you. The time is 9:07. On the screen right now is the flyer for tonight's ice cream social. Yes, that's right. The Neighbor Project, LP Custom Teas on Aurora's west side on Galena, right there by the Jalisco's Tacos, whatever street that is. And Century 21 Circle real estate agent Aaron Rodriguez and me will be scooping ice cream from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in Black Hawk Park on the west side of Aurora today. Free ice cream for the first 100 people. All the ice cream is free, but we portioned it out, so we think we got enough for 100 people. So bring your kids, bring yourself, come by, have a good time, meet with us, chill out with us. We'll have some music. We're just chilling. That's all it is. The entire event is set up for only one reason and one reason only, just to meet people, say hi, let you see the shirts and the logos, and just get familiar with what's going on out here. That's it. So it's going to be really a good time. Brittany Nicole Lott, good morning to you, dear friend. Who goes out to Jerry? Good morning to you, dear brother, my man. And Jeanette Rosario, dear friend of the show. All right. Next piece of news is the Family Council. Now, our friends of Birth to 5 Illinois have this Family Council that they're putting together. This is a fantastic way for parents and caregivers to get involved in what is going on with Birth to 5 Illinois, various resources and different programs that you and your family can take part in. Now, the information is very important for those who are also in the foster care system as well. So on this flyer is the QR code for the Family Council. More details to follow as well. But I encourage you to follow Birth to 5 Illinois here on Facebook and also on YouTube. So please go check them out when you have a moment. The time is 9:09 a.m. All right, next piece of news, which is also very important. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am on the board of NAMI KDK. Yes, that is right. So we are hiring. We have 3 great positions out there right now. They're part-time positions, but they are open to people. They'd be especially good for a young person looking to do more and get involved in more. And right now, as I mentioned, they are part-time positions, but the opportunity does exist for them to become full-time and provide a great career experience for the right person. So the link is online. You can go to namikdk.org. You can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram as well. And go ahead and apply. And if they ask you where you've heard about it, tell them you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. I can't promise you'll get the job, but I can promise that they will look at your resume. Okay, 9:10 is the time. Zor Zapata, good morning. All right, so that's it for the news right now, dear fellas. I appreciate that very, very much. Shout out to the boys in the booth, in the spaceship back there, making us look good doing this news. So, quick story, you guys. Tell you a quick story. I was on the west side of Chicago, on Madison, not too far away from where the DNC is currently taking place. And it's the Austin neighborhood. And I'm out there on the west side, and there is a place called Walls Turn Sideways. Walls Turn Sideways is a collaborative project about reentry. People who are leaving the criminal justice system or leaving prison and coming back into society. What kind of prospects and things are there for them to do? Well, what this program does is it aims to give people a positive, welcoming, and immersive collaborative experience re-entering back into society. There's a lot more to it. They do art shows, they do different programs, and they support different parts of the community in many different ways. But I was fortunate enough to take a tour with our friends of the Illinois Legislative Latino Caucus Foundation. And right now we have some of that footage that we're going to show you guys. This is exclusive. You have not seen this before anywhere. So I encourage you to use an open mind, have an open heart, listen to the words being spoken. And if you or someone you know has been system impacted, reach out and see if you guys can get connected. So right now we're going to show you that footage.
Greetings, everybody. My name is Pablo Mendoza. I am co-director and co-creator of Walls Turn Sideways. I'm here with...
Hey, my name is Sarah Ross, and I'm also a co-director and co-founder of Walls Turn Sideways here in East Garfield Park.
Yeah, well, so welcome. As I mentioned, Walls Turn Sideways is located at 2717 West Madison. We are predominantly a art gallery space for incarcerated and ex-incarcerated artists, and we use art as a connective tissue to reach the loved ones of those incarcerated so that we can use this facility as a community center for those who have been directly impacted by incarceration. I myself run 2 legs of programming here. That would be the healing part of the programming and also the political education. And Sarah, would you like to talk about your...
Yeah, so my name is Sarah, and I have been teaching at Stateville Prison, and before that at Danville Prison for about 15 or so years. And so it'd been a long desire and dream to have a gallery that where we could bring the work out and engage families and communities. And Pablo, brought in this other element of healing and political education. So we have a gallery that always has an exhibition, and then we have a studio and community space in the back where we have a series of different events. And today we're having a Design Your Shoe workshop. And the connections between inside and out are so porous and extensive in that the person who's running this workshop today is actually a former student. And so when he came home and learned about our space, he was like, I designed custom shoes. And so we brought this all together and made it happen.
Yeah, so one of the visions for this was my own personal incarceration. I did 22 years of inside the Department of Corrections, and while I was in there, being the primary breadwinner of my household, my son therefore lacked simple stuff like back to school shoes and the like. So we wanted to make sure we offered those who have fathers or mothers who are incarcerated or who have returned from having served time, either youth facilities or adult facilities, the ability to get a pair of shoes so that they can return to school and alleviate one of the costs that really just keep you down from just having a good day at school. I recall myself having to paint shoes myself so that I could keep them abreast. One of 5 in my family, it was hard for mom to buy us all shoes. So this was a way for me to actually keep my shoes up and clean and up to par so that people didn't make fun of me while in school. And this is a gift that we're trying to give back. One, that can help them do the same, but also provide them an opportunity to put a communicable skill up under their belt and maybe paint shoes for others. And then maybe we're talking about business and other ideas. So that's the nexus of this here activity that we're doing today.
And then earlier today, the day in this building started out with a community circle that was run by, again, a colleague of ours, Rayfo Jackson. You want to talk about that?
Yes, absolutely. So earlier today, what you didn't see here earlier, was a restorative justice circle where we returning citizens, when I say we, returning citizens have a space here to kind of unpack the trauma of incarceration, unpack re-entry, and then unpack the roles that we have to play out here in the free world, and then really discuss whether we leave the person that we built inside to survive in there inside and bring them out here. A lot of what we have to unpack here are the everyday monotonous things that people kind of set to the side. But having come from a very hyper masculine and very violent environment, we look to shed a lot of that and leave that inside and be the people who we truly are. And then getting to those people, it's an unlayering of the like peeling back of the onion to really see what the trauma did and who you are, and really separate the two so that you can be the person you want to be to your family and leave the trauma behind. Greetings, everybody, and again, welcome back to Walls Turn Sideways here. What you're seeing here is our programming space. We're currently hosting a shoe workshop. It's a design your own shoe workshop where you get to design your own shoe. You're seeing a lot of our participants here actually doing the design process, going in there, making it their own, personalizing and building their identity. The purpose of this here is, for one, to get folks a nice pair of shoes for them to go back to school with. The other is to actually teach them a communicable skill where they can actually turn this into a hustle, and then maybe we're talking about business or some other kind of bright idea that maybe hasn't even occurred to me. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of our youth here spending their time here, and when they're here, they're not out on the street. Look at that. Yeah, but even more beautiful than that, look at these smiles. Look at these smiles, man. You can't beat that. If you get paid in that, we're the richest people around. Then you are right, man. We are the richest people around. So you can't. So what we love to do here is, what you're seeing here is build community, right? A lot of our folks here would originally be outcasted in our public school systems, and even in our communities right here. We are building what we originally thought and envisioned for this is a community of folks coming together, regardless of their struggles, and just coming together and building out of the abundance of what we all bring together in our skills, in our ideas, and in just loving one another. But again, building off of the million smiles and the focus of these young men and women here who are in here, getting ready to lead the future in innovation, and maybe you never know, shoe design. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. You guys are more than welcome if you are directly impacted or by the carceral system, and if you know somebody who's directly impacted. This thing touches all of our communities who have been poor and disenfranchised for many years, and now we currently have a home where we can come here and actually have space and build community together in the space. So folks are always welcome to come out here. Saturdays you can do your art out here, noon to 5, and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday you come out here and actually look at the gallery. How we doing, Marco? Where your shoes at? Okay. Oh, see, you killing it. I like those. Those look nice. You might want to throw some other colors on there. What are you thinking? Because if you throw some yellows and greens, you just got the whole thing, and you can wear them any. But then again, you know what? Look at it on the paper first, and if you don't like it, then you don't put it on there. You know? But they look nice though. They look nice though. Look at that. Family right here. Big brother, big sister. They'll never see them together in the household. All right, look at this. Mom, you ever seen them this quiet? All right, this is beautiful. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
No, not yet. Hey, can you give me the crossing a bit right here again?
Absolutely. Pattern. That would be dope if you could just like overlay it, then overlay it on different colors. That would be slick. So let me make. So what you do here is you design your stuff here, kind of see what it looks like before you actually do the application, so that you can get an idea and you be like, maybe I didn't like that, and then have to go through and repaint your shoes. So it saves you time, and so it's what's called thumbnails and prep work in art. So, yeah. Blueprints. There you go. All right. So let me see where we're at on the size. He's saying he was.
All right. All right, all right. Hope you guys like that. That was again, that was Walls Turned Sideways. I thought that was a really cool, really cool program going on. Once again, that's on the west side of Chicago. So that lets you guys know the reach and the range of Good Morning Aurora. Good Morning Aurora is not just confined to Aurora, man. Anywhere that there's a good story, a good positive story and experience, we're happy to share that. So, real quick, couple quick pieces of news before we get to that next piece of footage that we got for you guys. Real quick. So right now we're going to show you guys the last couple pieces of news that we got coming up. So save the date, because on September 21st, the Neighbor Project is going to be doing a coffee and conchas event. Right now, the location is we're looking to work at the Aurora Public Library. Be finishing conversations about that coming up this week, but the 21st is going to be the day. That's a Saturday, so get ready to come on out, have some coffee, some conchas, learn about the Neighbor Project. We're looking to see what we can do about getting some face painting up in there. Zor Zapata, maybe. I don't know. Don't get crazy. We'll let you guys know when the time is right. All right. Now the next thing I want to show you guys about our friends of Weston Bridges. Actually, did something very, very cool. As you guys know, we were recently there at Weston Bridges for a episode of Breakfast at Bloomhaven, which is where we learn about the staff, learn about the residents there, and support assisted living on our program. They put us in their newsletter, so you guys can check that out. We'll share that image with you guys later on today. But yes, our last episode made it to their internal newsletter. It really feels good. Ruby Sue did a fantastic job with that episode and interview. So all of the people in the assisted living community, not just residents, have heard about Good Morning Aurora, appreciate the work, and we appreciate them as well. All right. And then the next piece of news is on Thursdays, don't forget, guys, Ladies Night is happening with our brother DJ Suave Smooth. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club's full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And now I found out later I got with our friends, because it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. Y'all know that song. So go to Amore Mio. You see on the flyer, they got pizzas down there. Dress to impress. Come on out for the ladies' night. Reggaeton on Thursdays. So go down there. Shout out to our friend DJ Suave Smooth. Tracy Duran is here. She says, Good Morning Aurora covers the Aurora Land area. Absolutely. Josue Pais, good morning to you, dear brother. Aisha Saxon is here. Good morning to you. Davi Samantha Danner, good morning to you. Norma Peterson, thank you very much for your stars, dear friend. And Alvin Soto, shout out to APD. All right, next piece of news, and I'm going to end with this. Let you guys see, we were at the Picnic in the Park event. Our friends of Aurora Fat 5 DJs hosted this. I want to say shout out DJ Spanky D, Yo Kev, so many others, Miss Chicago and Ron Tinsley, DJ Pena, so many great Aurora DJs out there. DJ Venom, my boy, as well, and shout out Island Boy Food as well. A lot of great stuff happened. So right now we're going to show you that footage, and after that footage we are going to wrap it up. Buenos Dias Aurora has a fantastic episode today, another episode of Puedo Leer, teaching you about the economy, the environment, and animals. Not yet. It's a kids show, so we ain't there yet, kids. Anyway, we're going to go to that footage. After that, you guys have a blessed day.
Island Boy Food. Right here, local in Aurora. Jerk chicken tacos. I couldn't let him have all of it. Fire, delicious food, fresh. We're doing our thing. The only soul food here in Aurora. You gotta go all the way to the city to find this. Jerk chicken tacos. You heard? Stop through. Find us on social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Come shop with us. Good, healthy food.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank.